Hello there, Cape Dory fans. Here we are today again on a video tour of my Cape Dory 24. This is ACADIA, a 1984 Cape Dory 24 trawler, hull number 007. And today we're going to take a look at the foredeck and up on the cabin top, starting up here forward. At the, you can see there's a very nice teak rub rail that goes all the way around that incorporates the tow rail into it. There's a stainless steel 1-inch bow rail on her. Forward there's a stem plate that used to hold a chain plate for a mast, although that has been subsequently removed. There's very nice locking Spartan chocks, and these open up so that you can put a line through them. On my boat, I keep a bow line tied off because she's trailered. Here we have the port and starboard mooring cleats, and these you can see are really quite generous size for a 24-foot boat. They're stout and they'll take a nice sized line. In the anchor locker here forward, we can open this up. Again, all bronze hardware. I've got a nice little lanyard here that I tie off just to keep myself from getting clobbered by it. Here we have a spacious anchor locker. You can see I've got room for about 200 feet of line and a Bruce anchor. And there's probably plenty of room in here for a second anchor if I should choose to do that. Here's my bow line. It's got anchor points for the rode, tail end of the rode, port and starboard. These can also be used to lash down the anchor. And I have added, I don't know if you can see very well in the light, but down in here on the back side of the bow eye, I've added an additional little angle plate, and that's where I keep the anchor line tied off forward. And that's the anchor locker. It's a very nice setup on a 24-foot boat. The boat's small enough and the anchor's small enough that no anchor windlass is required. Looking aft here, the other thing is you can see here, outboard of the chocks, we got a nice little brass rub rail so that the bright work doesn't get beat up by the lines. There's a small solar vent on the foredeck. Here on the cabin top, you can see port and starboard that we have nice little handrails, beautifully varnished eyebrow along the cabin top, a nice cast aluminum high quality hatch here. Bomar is the brand, and this is in great shape, and that helps to provide great ventilation. You can see it down below here. This is into the sleeping area, so that's nice. Here on the windshield, you can see here on the helmsman side here on starboard, we have a windshield wiper. Windows are glass, of course. Looking down the side deck here, beautifully varnished teak side decks. And up here on the cabin top, looking at the top of the pilot house, to starboard, we've got a searchlight, and there's a handle inside, of course, to maneuver that. We've got the GPS antenna. We've got a high quality LED combination of running light and anchor light, a fold down VHF antenna, and then here on port we've got a nice horn, and this thing's plenty loud. And then again over here on the port side, you can see again a beautifully varnished side deck. There's a nice handrail here along the side of the cabin top to allow us to walk along. Another handrail here along the aft edge of the cabin. And here's our running lights, which we've got port and starboard. And that's about it for the foredeck and cabin top of the Cape Dory 24 trawler. And you can see here's our two opening port lights on the side of the cabin.